YouTube is up. Instagram is up. We're going to mute this over here. That's right. What's happening? I know you can see me over there. How y'all doing over there? Welcome to Sports Talk with Kamau Felix. Excuse me. Looks like it's just going to be me today. Felix was not going to be able to make it. He had an appointment. Hopefully he can peek his head in a little bit. I still send him the link. But today is our special Halloween show, and I got a special giveaway. If you want to come on here and just say hello, this is what I'm doing for Valentine's Day. I got some Valentine's Day plans. If you can come in and give me we got a way you can just leave a chat and tell us a little bit about your plans. I'm planning on sending somebody a cash app. I'm sending somebody a cash app. I want to give somebody a chance to go out and have a good time. I'm not gonna give you a lot of money. I'm gonna give you something. I'm be able to put something on it. I'm not saying I'm putting 5 on it, but I'm putting something on it. So you can go out and take your person with your lady, your man, or your boo, or your side piece, or whatever they are to you. They just somebody that you see every now and then, or somebody that you see from 10 a.m. To 11 to 11 a.m. from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. They might come over at 2 a.m. They might leave at 2:30. You never know. Whatever they are to you, I want you to be able to get them something nice. Give them something nice. Let them know that you care about it, that you're thinking about it. Let them know that that this is a great day for you, and then you're gonna be there for them and take good care of them. So happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Everybody, happy Valentine's Day. Marcus, how you doing, sir? I see you in the background. Mr. Marcus Holmes, the man of the hour, Too Sweetly Solid. Let me get his book up here. We're going to start off with that today. See this book right here? Grafton's Journey Every Day. You can go on Amazon right there. See that man right there? Go on Amazon. Get that book. You can have that book in 2 days, in less than 2 days. You can get it in less than 2 days, right to your doorstep. It'd be a great holiday gift, Valentine's Day. Basically tell them, hey, we can help you get your life together. Greatness. If you want to be a little bit grateful about what you got going on in your life, your life still might be great. But we might be a little bit more grateful as what you got going on. Because I find myself all the time, man, I want to do this, man. How come I'm not doing that? I need to be grateful for what I have, therefore I can expand more, go into more of what I want to do today. And as a matter of fact, speaking of which, his Valentine gifts, he's giving away to himself. So if you come on the show today, you leave a nice little chat. If we get a bunch of people, we're gonna do the randomizer. So if I get a whole bunch of people in the chat side, we're gonna do a randomizer. Spin the randomizer. I'm gonna give away a cash app where you can go out and get your boo something for Valentine's Day, and we're gonna give away a couple of books as well. And you also want to follow us, Marcus, on TikTok, because I'm on TikTok right now too. We on the TikTok side. As a matter of fact, I got the QR code. I made sure I got the QR code on this side. See, look at that. There it is. Come on up now. There you go. Be patient. There you go. You gotta be patient. Click the button. There it is, right there. See that right there? Scan the red side. Scan the red side. I don't know if the black side is working correctly, but it's all right. Scan the red side. Join us on TikTok. Follow me. You follow me, I follow you back. Slowly but surely, we get our numbers up. We can put TikTok directly on Restream. So right now, I'm on TikTok. I'm on my page directly, and I'm videoing it. I'm showing the camera through my phone onto the screen directly, so they can see what we're doing here. But we want to do it to the point where it comes directly from Restream. We don't have to worry about that. I can monitor another area on my phone, because right now I'm monitoring Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, Roku, channel on the Maximum TV network, and also, like I said, on TikTok. I'm looking directly at YouTube. Let me go on over to LinkedIn. Let me see what's going on in LinkedIn. Twitch is up. X, I should say. Let's see. That's right. And Twitch is up. X is up. Let me see what's happening in LinkedIn. What's happening in the LinkedIn world? Let me make sure we live on that side too. You gotta make sure I pay good money for this. I go back through and I boost these up. I boost stuff, and folks just come in and say hello to. Yep, it's live on the LinkedIn side too. So all of them. If you go to my name, or if you go to Sports Talk on them, you'll see our picture, our logo, the Sports Talk with Kamau Felix logo, like the one you got behind me. That's our cover page for all of our socials. So when you see that, you know you're in the right place. Except for my LinkedIn. My LinkedIn got my professional picture up there, but we still go through Sports Talk with Kamau Felix on there. So going on up there, you still see my smiling, handsome face. Yes, that's me. Yes, that's me. Look at that boy. Yeah, he think he cute sometimes, but sometimes I don't know. But today, I gotta get. I don't get to my barber till next week. But we gonna work it out. We gonna work it out. But we are glad to have you here with us on Sports Talk with Kamau Felix this Saturday morning, Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, and join us on the chat. We got Steve here. Oh, Steve and Greg are both eligible for gifts. We're giving away the Gratefulness Journey every day. We're giving out a cash out for being on here, for saying hello, and so you can take your boo thing or whatever it is you got to you, take them out somewhere and get them something nice. Get them some balloons, candy, get them some flowers, or just get them something nice. Send them a Uber Eats. Send them something nice. You know, folk like food. That's the universal. Everybody in this world has to eat. You don't eat, you're gonna find somewhere else to go. So you can send them some food and send them some candy. Just let them know you're thinking about them. You might not have been thinking about it before now because you might be a little short, but you win this little cash I'm about to send y'all. You can send them something and take good care of everybody. Take good care of your peoples. And so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm getting my bearings here. I'm so used to having Felix here to bounce off of. Hopefully he'll peek his head in. I know he's at an appointment. But we want to. And if you want to come on here also and say hi to your boo, I'll send you the link. If you put it here, say hello. I want to say hello or say happy Valentine's Day. Just make sure you come on here and say something and do something. Don't come on acting crazy now because my cutoff finger is quick. It's quick. You come in here, you clowning, and you say, you got to go. We're going to go quickly. You got to go quick. Got to go quickly. But if you want to come here and be sincere and tell somebody you love them, why not even have a proposal? Go and propose to them. Tell them that you want to spend your rest of your life. Spend your life with them. Spend the rest. Do it right here on Sports Talk with Kamau Felix. You can angle the camera, get down on the one knee in front of them, or have somebody tape it, put it on the table and just tape it, or just show it when you get. We want all that stuff. Come on. We want you right here on the show. And yes, that's what we want. We want to see you get on here and have a good time. Thank you to all the TikTok people. Let's see here. Let me jump on the Instagram side. Let's see anybody on the Instagram side. Not quite yet, but they coming. Let's see what else is on the other Instagram page. Say hello and on all of our socials, no matter where you at on all our socials. Say hello. You can come in here and just say hello. Come on in and have a good time. Come on in and have a good time. It's a beautiful Saturday morning across the country. It looks like it's about to rain where I am. Yeah, that's the weather coming. But it's all right. It's all right. We take that rain rather than that. We take the liquid sunshine rather than the cold liquid sunshine. I take the warm liquid sunshine. And hopefully, if it's raining where you at, it's melting away the snow where you at too. And it melts so good that the ice don't come behind it or none of the slush. All right. Let's get going. Let me bring up my notes, and we're going to get started for the day. First of all, we want to say to the Lions family and all of the rest of the Tracy Scoggins family, we want to say rest in peace to that young man. He played for the Detroit Lions back in the day, one of my favorite players. And we want to send our condolences to that family. Once he's a Lion, always a Lion. And we're going to the great beyond, going to see the ancestors. And we're going to pray for the strength of his family and everything moving forward. All right. Now, let's see. Also, we're going to close out the Super Bowl. The Patriots versus the Seahawks. The Seahawks effectively just they beat them, little brother to big brother. The big brother jumped on them and didn't have a chance. They just smothered them with the pillow and put them in the headlock. And before they know it, the Patriots was crying on the sideline. Almost literally. But they kept it good. Let's see here. This is cool. We can see the right on my screen how they got the new graphics. Let me take the QR code down so I can make sure I see everything up here correctly. Good morning, Greg. Good morning, Steve. Look! You guys are eligible to win the prizes. The book and the Cash App. Even if you take yourself somewhere, even if you take some of yourself somewhere, you can be your own Valentine. Be your own, sometimes you sing the song "My Funny Valentine" to yourself. And what's the one? What's the other one? My other favorite song by Norman Connors. That's another great Valentine song. That's a great Valentine song. So that's gonna be our question today. What's your favorite Valentine song? That's gonna be one of our favorite questions. So save that to the end and put that in there. Favorite Valentine song. All right, back to the show. All right, where we at? Let me get back up to the notes here. All right. How'd you guys like the commercials? Seemed like every other commercial was an AI commercial. AI this, AI that, all over the Super Bowl. So that lets you know that's what the future is. That's what's happening. We of course they still had the Budweiser and all the other commercials and Cheez-Its and everybody. But my favorite commercial was the tight ends commercial. Why? Because it speaks to men's health. Us men, we had to get to a certain age, being of a certain age where we got to go and get those prostate checks. We often be afraid to go in there because the old traditional check is, the digitalis. But they don't have to do that anymore. You can go in there and it's a blood test, and so you don't have to worry about having, just like the commercial say, a tight end. They had all the good tight ends in the league. They do, doing the artwork, and they you can let the butt cheek go. You can let it go because all you got to do is when you get your normal physical, say, hey doc, can we do the test for the prostate cancer? And I don't mean the digitalis, but the blood one. And they can just add that to your blood work panel, and you'll find out in 3 to 5 business days whether you are what your health is looking like for that as well. Excuse me, but that's something we want to get taken care of. Men of a certain age and men of not a certain age, because in the Detroit metropolitan area alone, it's the highest per capita in the world for prostate cancer. So get yourself checked out. In the world, I heard this over 20 years ago. Well over 20 years ago. Thank you, Steve Griggs. PSA test. I heard that well over 20 years ago. And I know personally between 5 and 7 men who have had prostate cancer issues. And that for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because we got the salt mine under the city. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, and literally in the entire world per capita, the highest prostate cancer diagnosis in the world. So men, make sure you get out there. When you see a doctor, get yourself checked. And if you feel yourself having any changes in your life, don't be afraid to talk about it. That's what we're here for. We talk to your buddy. Hey man, things look different. This what you think? And the answer should be, go see the doctor. Go talk to the doctor about that. Don't be afraid, man. Don't be afraid to go in there and talk to the doctor. Even if you feel like you're having some issues, you got to get the digitalis. You got to get the digitalis. It's better to get the digitalis and find out, and then not to get the digitalis and have to and they should know you on the operating table and under an emergency because it came down to the last minute. All right. Let's see. Next question also from the Super Bowl. Should Jason Myers have been the MVP? Who's Jason Myers? You say he is the kicker for the Seahawks. This man by himself scored 14 points, if I'm not mistaken. Let me pull that score up real quick. Let me get over here to my ESPN. Let's see, Super Bowl, so we can see exactly how many points this young man scored. Scored 29-13. Let's see here. That's right. There we go. Mr. Orlowski giving his analysis while I pull up this score. I'm trying to find the box score for the game. Myers 3, 6, 9, 12. So he scored 14 points, 15 points. He scored 15 points by himself. They scored 1, 2, 5 field goals and 1 extra point. So that's 16 points. And so, but Kenneth Walker III was the one who actually got the MVP. Of course, I love that because with him being a Spartan, go green, he got a ring and he got MVP. But You can seriously make a case for Jason Myers winning the MVP. Definitely winning the MVP. So had they given it to Jason Myers, he was the person that first came to mind at halftime. They were talking about, they kept saying Kenneth Walker, K9. I'm like, no, that kicker, he the one got them where they are. Made some tough field goals. All right, we also had a You Pick'em contest. The winner of the You Pick'em contest is LaDon Boyd, my childhood friend. She was on one of the socials, and she picked the Seahawks to win. She picked a pretty close score. She was the closest without going over, so I'm gonna reach out to her this week and get her prize over to her. So kind of congratulations to her. How did you guys like the game overall? How did you really like the game? A lot of people thought it was just a boring game. I loved it. Old school rock'em sock'em, elbow to your face, knock you out football game, and I like games like that. I know there's a lot of field goals, and a lot of people's upset about that, saying there wasn't not enough going on in the game. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't a lot going on in the game, but it was football. It was old school, beautiful football. And sometimes you're not going to always have touchdown after touchdown after touchdown, because at the end of the day, defense wins championships. We always say that. We always say defense wins championships, and hopefully our hometown Lions was able to see that with their own eyes. That the defense was so stringent, so strict that the Patriots was pretty much conceding the game at the middle of the second quarter. They pretty much was like, "Hey, you got us. Thank you. We had a good time out here." But they tried to come fourth quarter. But I was telling somebody yesterday, if I was the Patriots, I would have went hurry up offense. I would have went 2 minutes offense coming out of halftime. You got to speed the pace of the game up. You got to do something different instead of just letting them jump all over you like that defensively. They had all your cues. Drake made. They had the everything that he was going to do in terms of how he passed the ball and how he wasted an extra second, which is cool. If that's the case, let's speed the game up a little bit. Let's bring the game closer to what you do. I know Steve and Greg both thought the game was a little on the boring side, which is cool. But I just love it. I love to see him out there hitting and tackling, because I'm an old offensive lineman. So if you can see somebody out there hitting and tackling and all that good fun stuff, that's good stuff to us. And I just thought also number 66 for the Patriots, he talked all that crap in the draft. He was the best. He went out there, got beat like a drum every play. They was running past him. He might as well not even been there. He was playing Ole offense. Sometimes we talk about people playing Ole defense, playing basketball. He was playing Ole offensive line. They was like, is he even there? Is he gonna block somebody today? I had a coach say, "You gonna block somebody today, boy?" That's what I told him when he came inside. And at some point, the technical stuff is gonna go. You got to have your mental in place, and your mental sometimes is, hey, are you blocking somebody? And challenge that manhood, challenge him inside his head, inside his heart to go out and play better. Didn't quite work, but they sure definitely did try. All right, don't forget, click like, click share. Let us know that we out here. We on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitch, X, which is formerly known as Twitter, the Roku channel, the Maximum TV Network, and TikTok. TikTok people, how y'all doing? I'm coming directly through my screen, showing the screen for the Sports Talk. We are technically on Restream, so please follow us. Once again, we'll put this QR code right back up here. Scan the red side. Scan on the red side. Just take your phone, go to your camera, and just point it at the screen. And you're gonna get that little yellow box. When that yellow box come up, you're gonna get a little some yellow words up under the yellow box. Touch the yellow words, and then go to our TikTok page. Follow us. Follow us on that side, and you'll be in. You'll be in like Flynn, like the old Earl Flynn. I'm not gonna do the Earl Flynn dance, because might be somebody out there, and they still might want to fight, even though they might be in their 70s. Might be some still Earl Flynn's out there that might want to fight. They was a little older than me. But you never know. You never know. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're gonna move to our next topic. Let's see here. Where we at next? What next topic we have here? The NBA All-Star Game. Yes. NBA All-Star Weekend is here. Let's see here. Let me get to my notes. I thought I got rid of some of that stuff. Oh, there it is right there. All-Star game. Last night they had the Rising Stars game. Team Vince Carter over Team LaMelo over Melo. VJ Escombe was the MVP. Today they also had the NBA HBCU Classic. And let's see, tonight is the All-Star, the Slam Dunk 3-point contest, the Shooting Stars game. And then Sunday they got the G League next up game. So I guess the G League they doing their All-Star game on I think that's new. Did they do that last year? And then they got the All-Star game, which is Sunday. Sunday they gonna have everything. The 3-point contest. Let's see who's in the 3-point contest. Let me pull some notes up here. Let's see participants in the 3-point contest. 3-point 3-point contest 2026 is Devin Booker, Damian Lillard, Donovan Mitchell, Tyrese Maxey, Jamal Murray, and Norman Powell, and Bobby Portis and John Canupo are the ones in the that's gonna be in there. If I had to put my money on somebody, I'm gonna go with a dark horse because Damian Lillard, he hurt. He really shouldn't even be out there. The past two winners was Booker and Lillard. So they both out there. But if I'm gonna go with somebody, I'm gonna say Tyrese Maxey. I'm gonna go with Tyrese Maxey. I don't know if he's gonna win it, but I think it's gonna be somebody new, either Canupo, Maxey or Canupo. I'm actually gonna go with Canupo. I like because why? Because how can you not like that name, Canupo? How can you just want to say that? You would just want to say it. You want to say Canupo. That's a good thing. That's a good thing to say. What? Be quiet with your big old Canupo. Yeah, that'd be a good way for if you do it in the desert to call somebody a Canupo. That's a good name. He probably heard that all his life growing up. So hey, I'm not gonna tease him directly. He might want to fight, but that's a good name, John Canupo. So I hope he wins the 3-point contest. And let's see who else. Let's see the dunk contest. Let's see here. Let's see who's in the dunk contest. The dunk contest this year is Jace Richardson. Oh, this dad won the dunk contest. Carter Bryant, Jackson Hayes, and Kashad Johnson. Don't look like the guy from last year was back into it. Mac McClung don't look like he would not compete this year. Mac McClung is not going to be in it this year. I was hoping that Mac McClung would have come back and defended himself, but he's probably going to play in the game in the G League game. I know he's still in the G League game. So hey, good luck to those gentlemen. If I had to guess, on nostalgia alone, you want Jace Richardson to win it, but he's really not a dunker. His dad, Jason Richardson, was definitely a dunker. Let's see here. Keshad Johnson. I'm gonna say Keshad. I'm gonna say Keshad gonna win this year. Let's see. I'm not too much of a. I used to watch All-Star Saturday religiously every year, and it was always fun to watch. But it got boring over the years. A lot of those dunks are the same. There's not a lot of creativity, and I don't think I have ever watched that. I did at the very beginning. I'm not gonna lie. I did in the very beginning watch the what's the name? The 3-point contest and the shooting stars. Okay, so they're not doing that dribbling thing no more. That skills test. It looks like they took that out. Thank God, because that thing was ridiculous. And people started cheating. I think that's why they took it out, because they started cheating in that game. But hey, if it's gonna come on TV, they gotta find some way to fill in that time, and hopefully it'll be exciting. And John Canupo can win it, and Keshad Johnson, in my humble opinion, will be the one that will win the dunk contest. But at the end of the day, that's an opportunity for those young men. You always got to have a new crop of people that have the ability to come in and make it better. They can put their stamp on it. So generations from now, they can say, "Hey, you remember Canupo came in, he beat Larry Bird's record. Nobody thought they was gonna ever beat the record, but Canupo did it. He hit 33s in a row." Something like that, you never know. Something like that can happen. And then also on with Keshad, and he can do a dunk nobody's ever seen before. Everybody's done the windmill. Everybody's done the 360. Everybody's done the fake put the blind on your face, like D Brown did, the fake blindfold. Everybody's done that. That's played out. People have jumped over cars. People have jumped over people. People have jumped over all kind of stuff, all kind of implements. People, what's the name? Put a sticker on the window on the glass. He touched the sticker as high as it can be. Did dunk the ball. What's the name? Did that. The center did that. So hopefully we can get somebody to do something more creative. They can talk about when we can get on here next week and we can highlight that they did. Excuse me, everybody. My mouth a little dry, doing a little bit more extra talking than I normally do. Let's see here. Greg said the bad boys are back. Yes, they are. Let me go. I do need to cover the Pistons really quickly because they are on the All-Star break as well. Right now they are 40-13, 2-0 in the last game. They beat Toronto 113-95 in the last game. We have 3 All-Stars from the Pistons. We have Cade Cunningham, Coach J.B. Bickerstaff, and number 0, Jalen Duren. The 3 of them are going. And also 4, I'm sorry, the Pistons DJ. Pistons DJ will be there also. He's the he is the designated DJ for the game. So I'm gonna do my best to check that game out. I think I'll probably be taking my daughter back to school during that time, but I'll get back to see some parts of the game. The biggest question is: are they actually going to play hard for the game? Are they just going to go in there and mess around? Is that what they're going to do this year? Is that what are they just going to be in there, scoring 300 points a team in 48-minute game? Everybody scored 30, and whoever scores 31 will be the MVP. Are they going to do that again this year? That would be interesting. But one of the sportscasters said they should play a black players versus white game, and that'd be very interesting. A lot of people will show up for that, want to watch that game. I think that would be very interesting, just because the climate of the country right now, and with the players that they have, it will be very competitive down the stretch. I would watch that game. And I would put $5 on one of the sports books. No, I'm joking. I don't do the sports gambling. That's one of the last things you'll ever see me do. We can advertise if you guys want to come on in and advertise. We'll definitely I'll put a nice little promo down here. We just have a rolling scroll. We had that joker just rolling the entire time. I tell you, we definitely do that. But I don't know about but I wouldn't necessarily do it myself. But I would probably do it because of the sponsorship. I would probably bet then. That's some of the money they pay me to bet it, to advertise. Use some of that money, but we use my own money to go out and do that. I'm not gonna lie, I do play the lottery. I spend $2-3 a day on the lottery. Not a straight dollar box, the big game, Powerball. Because if they gonna give you a couple $100 million, why not spend $5 for it? But that's also a learned trait. When you're a kid and your mom and your grandmama put a note in your hand with some money and they fold it up and put it in your hand and say, go get that to the lottery man. And then you get up there and there's a long line and 10 kids in line and 3 adults. That's a true story. You see that all the time, but you can't do that no more. That was back in the day when kids would go up there with a note just like that and buy their parents cigarettes. And but that was the neighborhood. Everybody knew everybody in the neighborhood. So the men at the grocery store knew your family. So they knew that grandma was sending you up there to get the cigarettes. And yeah, those were the days. Those were the days. I'm glad they don't do that anymore. You got to show your ID to get the tobacco products and all that fun stuff. All right. So you can't turn the Pistons loose during the All-Star game. That's right, Steve. I remember when they had the almost a whole starting 5 out there, and they were down. They were losing that one year, and they came back and won the game when they put the Pistons in the game. When they had the championship team, was it 2001, 2002, somewhere around that time, when they had Ben and all the rest of them, Chauncey, all those guys went out there and brought them back from losing down. They were down like 18-19 when those Pistons guys got the game, and they was winning. They went on to win the game. game. So hey, hopefully we can do something closer to the same of that this year as well. Let's see. All right, moving forward. Let's see here. The NHL is on their All-Star break because of the Olympics, the Olympic break, I should say. And let's see. So we're gonna jump into some. We look over here right quick and jump on the NCAA men's standings and rankings. Right now, the University of Michigan is playing very, very well. Arizona got their very first loss of the season the other night. They're number one. Michigan's number two. Houston's three. Duke is 4, 5. Iowa State. Duke lost last week to North Carolina. They play at home tonight or tomorrow. They played. I think it's tonight. They play. They're back to back this week as well. Iowa State at 5. UConn at 6. Nebraska 7. Illinois 8. Kansas 9. Michigan State 10. They even took a couple losses on the chin this week. They're in their Big Ten swoon right now. And so I'm gonna stay stuff on. Hoping they can play a little bit better. Carolina 11, Gonzaga 12, Purdue 13, Florida 14, Virginia 15, Texas Tech 16, St. John 17, St. Louis Billikens 18, Vanderbilt 19, Clemson Tigers are 20, Arkansas 21, BYU 22, Miami 23, Miami of Ohio be distinctive, Louisville at 24, and Kentucky at 25. 24 and 25 from the state of Kentucky. That low in the rankings. Who would have thought it would have fell that low in the rankings? But hey, that's how it goes. You got Michigan, that's right. Michigan and UCLA at 12:45. That's a real early game out in California. If they playing at Michigan in California at 12:45, that means that's a 10:45 game out there. That's really, really early for California. And that's almost not really fair like that to have those fans get out there. But with LA traffic, it's probably a good idea, honestly. Because LA traffic is so bad. If you're not traveling anywhere early, that's probably, now that I think about it, probably is a better idea. I love LA. I was out in LA just this past fall for that football game. And LA is a beautiful place. It's a beautiful city, but the traffic is unnecessarily outrageous. I don't get it. But, hey, is that Michigan? Okay, is that Michigan? Okay, so that would make more sense. Because normally they play that game a little bit later in the day. Let's see here. Michigan is rolling right along. They have a really good chance of winning the entire thing this year. I wouldn't be surprised if they won it all. They got 3 or 4 guys right now who could definitely play in the NBA. And kudos to him. Dusty May is he's put a stamp on the program, but it always brings me back to this. Other programs are doing what it takes to get to that next level. And there's nothing against Tom Izzo. Tom Izzo's a great coach. My question is to the entire Michigan State athletic department. Are we doing what it takes to be successful on that level? I know we just got somebody who donated a whole bunch of money and all that fun stuff. I get it. But if you look at these other schools, these other programs, they're making a commitment monetarily. You've already made the commitment with a good coach. Izzo's not going to be there forever. Are you going to go ahead and put the money into the program, football, basketball? Because that's what they're doing. You look at Alabama. Alabama was not a basketball school. They put that money in it. Even before the NIL, they put that money in it. They're doing well. You look at schools who are not quote-unquote basketball schools that are doing well. So I can go back over here to that are not basketball schools. Gonzaga has made the commitment. Purdue has made the commitment. Texas Tech was not always a basketball school. St. Louis Billikens, they've been a basketball school for a while. Clemson has not always been a basketball school. Arkansas is a quote-unquote basketball school now that they have the coach there. But you have to make that commitment. You got to put that commitment together. You got to say, hey, we are here to win. The goal is to win the game. The goal is not to be just okay. Michigan State is a Sweet 16 school. Nothing wrong with that. But are they going to take that next step in terms of chasing the championship? Michigan said we are. Michigan said, hey, football, basketball, softball, baseball, hockey, we going for it. Get on the team, get on the bus, or get rolled on. They've publicly said that. They may not have said it with a press release, but they've done it in terms of they put their money where their mouth is. Go for it. You're right, Steve. Man praised the portal. Izzo has it. You gotta spend money to make money. Scared money don't make money. Same thing. That's like with this with the podcast here. You gotta put the money into the restream. You got to boost these posts. You got to make posts. You got to get people involved. You got to talk about get the people what they want. Got to get in front of the eyes. You got to get out there. Same thing for these sports programs. You got to make the commitment. What is your level of commitment? That's what it's coming down to. And so we're gonna move forward. Let me get off my soapbox for that one. But I want to talk about that just a little bit. We go. Let's see here. Here it is. It's women's sports time. This segment is T. It eats down. It's slave. Leaves no crumb. Get your coins, girl. Clock it. Let me get back up on the screen. So let me get back up on the screen so they can see me on the TikTok side. We're gonna clock it. What's the biggest sports news right now? The Valentine's Day showdown. LSU and South Carolina today. What time is that game? Let's see what time that game. Let me pull that up. LSU South Carolina. There it is. There we go. This today. I know it's the Valentine's Day showdown. It is today at 7:30 p.m. in LSU. Ooh. They playing at LSU in the middle of Mardi Gras? Ooh. Kim Mulkey gonna come out in an outrageous outfit today. I guarantee you, she gonna have one of the most outrageous outfits ever. It's Mardi Gras. Is LSU in Baton Rouge? I want to say. Correct me if I'm wrong. One of my most. I went down for Mardi Gras back in 2000. One of the best times we had was in Baton Rouge. We literally climbed the fence. We parked our car on the freeway, climbed a cement fence, went to the neighborhood, and had a good time. So I know it's gonna be outrageous. In LSU, on Valentine's Day, in the middle of Mardi Gras, it's gonna be something else. Full Wiley playing against her team for the first time. That's gonna be a part of our predictions. I'm gonna give Felix a prediction on the two games. I'm gonna make sure I put it in there so it'll be fair. But that's gonna be one game. I thought it was in South Carolina. It's in LSU. So yeah, they're gonna face. It's gonna be crazy tonight. It's gonna be crazy, and I'm looking forward to that. Yes, sir. So let's look at the standings for women's. We're gonna look at the rankings. Number 1, UConn, undefeated, 25-0. UCLA, 23-1. South Carolina, 2-4-2. Texas, 22-2. Vanderbilt, 22-2. LSU, Michigan, Ohio State, Louisville, Oklahoma, Duke, Baylor, Michigan State, Ole Miss, Iowa, Texas Tech, TCU, Kentucky, West Virginia, Maryland, North Carolina, Tennessee, Alabama, Princeton, and Washington. Look at that, Princeton. Gotta love it. Ivy League school in the top 25. All those other quote-unquote big-time schools. I keep seeing a lot of these Big 12s and SEC teams in here. They're making that commitment, not just to football, but to basketball as well. When you see in Alabama women, the men been there a couple times over the last 10 years. They've been there for pretty well. The Baylor women definitely was there because Mulkey was there when she won the championship with the girl who got had trouble in Russia. And let's see what else down here in the South. Oklahoma women, Duke women been there. They've had a rough season. They're still ranked number 11. I would say they're more of a top 20 team than more of a top 10, 15 team, 10 team. Right at this point, Ole Miss, 19-5 and number 14 in the country. Who would have thought it? They're making that commitment. Is your team making a commitment? And if they're not making a commitment, what can you do? What do you think they can do to get better? What do you think they can do to get better? All right. We a little bit early on the time. That's all right. Well, we still making good time. So let's see where we at now. Let's see here. Yeah, we done got through pretty much everything pretty good here. Oh, don't forget the Winter Olympics is going on. Let me pull up the Winter Olympics. And what's the first thing you think of now when you think of Olympics? I hate to say it. What is it? Snoop Dogg. Snoop out there having a good time. He out there having dinner with the Jamaican Bob team. Yes, sir. He gave them some. He gave them some. Not No Limit. Well, what's the name of his company? That some Death Row. He gave them some Death Row chains. And I wonder what they gave him in return. You know they can't be smoking out there because they'll get flagged and they'll get kicked out the competition. I wonder if they just gave it to him and smoke and once they finished competing and that they got tested, then they wouldn't have had a little fun. And I hope that they didn't get themselves in no trouble. But Snoop out there, it's funny that in this day and age, you think about the Olympics and you're thinking about Snoop Dogg. That's outrageous. You never would have thought that 10 years ago, 20 years ago. But let's see here. Right now, Norway is leading the medals at 20, Italy at 18, USA at 16, France at 4, Germany at 5, Sweden at number 6, Switzerland at 7, Austria at 8, Japan at 9, and the Netherlands at 10. Let's see some of the smaller countries that are still doing well: Belgium, Finland, Bulgaria, Latvia, New Zealand, Poland, China, Canada, Kazakhstan, Great Britain, Brazil. Brazil has a gold medal. I think it was downhill skiing. I think it was slalom skiing that they got a gold medal here. Slovenia, South Korea, Czechia, Austria. Round out some of the smaller countries that are still doing well at the Winter Olympics. This is going to be wrapping up soon. I think it wraps up this week because it goes for about 10 days. And a lot of great things coming out. Of course, a lot of great stories as always. I'll post a lot of those on our Instagram page all the time as they come through, and on our Facebook page. All right. Look at that. We learned that we gonna be on time today. Look at that. We're gonna be on time. Let's see here. We're gonna take a quick pause for the call as we jump. Stoopid Sports News. All right, in Stoopid Sports News, we got a couple good things here. First thing I'm going to talk about is Trump. Why am I talking about Trump in Stoopid Sports News? Because he pardoned 5 sports-related people. So let me get these names up here. Trump. Let me get this capital A-P-R-U-M-P. Pardoned. Former NFL players. Let me get up here. Who was that he pardoned? He pardoned. What are the names at? All right, he pardoned. What is it at? 5 players that had drug trafficking issues. Where are the names at? Who was it? Let's see here. Here we go. Jamal Lewis, Nate Newton, Big Nate Newton from the Cowboys, Joe Klecko from the Jets. And who are the other ones? Klecko, Newton, Lewis, Travis Henry, and the late Dr. Billy Cannon. So 4 of them are still alive. Joe Klecko was the sack guy from the Jets. Nate Newton played for the Cowboys. Jamal Lewis played for the Baltimore Ravens, and Travis Henry. Let's see, what did he play? Where did Travis Henry play? I remember the name, and I don't remember where he played. Denver. He played for Denver. So, hey, he feel like he paid the debt to society, and he let him out. Big Nate Newton was selling pounds and pounds and pounds of weed. Pounds and pounds and pounds. They found him with like 30 pounds of weed. But hey, he got pardoned. I guess Trump feel like that weed is not as bad as cocaine as some of the other ones. Nate Newton had a whole lot of weed. And the funny part is he still had a good part of his salary from playing he played in the USFL and he played in the NFL. So hey, you never know what's going on in other people's lives and why they do the things they do. You just hope that they learn from it and do something differently and better. All righty. One quick question for you. As everybody was so happy and happy or really mad about the halftime act last weekend for the Super Bowl, who do you think is going to be the next Super Bowl act? Who's going to be the next Super Bowl act? That's what my question is. Who do you think is going to be next year? Who is it going to be? Who's going to be the primary Super Bowl halftime act? I got some ideas. If it was up to me, you know what I'd do? The act, I would just call it country. Or just country music. I get every country music artist that's available and put them up on the stage. 3 songs. You get 3 songs. One, get up there with your guitar. And it can't be Taylor Swift. Cannot be Taylor Swift. Cannot be Taylor Swift. Everybody else but Taylor Swift. Go get Hootie from Hootie and the Blowfish. He do country music. Go get him. Go get Shabuzi. Go get all of them. Put them up on there. We're gonna have country music. We're gonna have some country music. That's what we're gonna do. We got country music. And that should make everybody happy. Make everybody get the country music out there. I watch it. I enjoy Bad Bunny. I enjoy it. It was pretty good to me. The music was. I don't even. I took a couple salsa classes and remember all that. A couple of them, but I was trying to keep up. It was just nice. It was just beautiful. Beautiful to see him up there. Ricky Martin and Lady Gaga, the people that got married, and the little boy that Ice grabbed up. Yeah, his face was so shiny. He was so smiling, so big, boy, all across that camera. It was pretty cool. But I enjoyed all that. But we need to just if it was me, country. That's what I would. It would just be all things country. Country folks up there, country music, and people in overalls with no shirts up under it. That's the kind of country music we want up there. I want to see that. I want to get that up there, and so they would have to have 2 shows. They could have one halftime show for everybody. Country. That's what I would call it. Jay-Z, if you're listening, we just gonna announce it next week. Next year's All-Star is a halftime show. We're gonna call it country. We don't know the artist yet, but it's country. And you're gonna have a blade of grass inside of your mouth, overalls with no shirt up under it, overalls rolled up at the bottom with no shoes, and that's what's gonna be country. That's the kind of country music they're gonna do. I think they should do that. Of course, it's not gonna happen. It would be funny if they did. That's right, Darius Rucker. We can get Darius Rucker up there. Get Shabuzi up there. What's the guy who lost the weight? Jelly Roll. Get Jelly Roll up there. Get all of them up there. Put them all up there. Just plain old country. Let's call it country. Now, if that happened, you know that Jay-Z was watching the show. Come on, Jay-Z, and invest in the show. Come on, put a couple of dollars on Rock Nation. Put some Rock Nation dollars on the show. We have y'all up here. We put y'all music in the background, just like we got this music in the background right now. We put y'all music in the background. Put the Beyonce and everything going on. I come down to Houston and meet with y'all when the missus come down there to meet with the family. We go to the ice cream place with her favorite ice cream place that she like to go to. They have all that good ice cream. That banana pudding ice cream, oh man, that place is good. It's a place right by the NRG Stadium. That's reportedly Beyonce's favorite ice cream place. And I went there that place, man. You talking about some good ice cream. Man, if you go down there and bring some dry ice with you and take it back, it gets you about 2-3 gallons of all the different types of ice cream they had. It's definitely worth it. It's good ice cream. Don't eat it too fast. Don't eat it in one day. Eat it over time because you don't want to mess with the sugars. You don't want to give yourself the sugars. That's right. The Motown Stars, okay, I can do that. And Steve said get the Motown Stars up there. The only thing about it is how much of a large appeal would that be? That's the only thing. I would love to see that. But how many people want to see let's see, the Four Tops, who's still left of them, who still want to see Smokey Robinson with the hair dye running down the side of their face? I'm sorry, I love them, but they got the dye up and they don't want to get out there and put the dye in their nose and it's running down like their face like they got a nosebleed. That's the only bad part. Will they appeal to the mass people? You got to remember this is worldwide. I love Motown, of course. I've never been to the Motown Museum, but I've been to that building right next to it, just like most people in the city of Detroit. I'm not gonna say the name of the people places next to it, but everybody know what I'm talking about. They share the same parking lot, and they have done some some renovations to the building. I do need to go. I'm not gonna lie, I need to go, but it would be tough. Maybe you never say never. Maybe they can do some of the pre-show stuff. And Stevie Wonder, yeah. Even though everybody knows that Stevie Wonder really can still see, we know he can still see. because you ever see some of the videos, it was a something fall and he caught that joker. And how you gonna catch something if you can't see? You gotta just get hit upside the head, but he caught it. All right, everybody. All right, we're gonna jump into predictions really quickly. Let's see. We only got a few. We got Duke, North Carolina tonight. Let me make sure that game is tonight. I'm pretty sure that game is tonight. Let me get rid of that right there. Duke, the NC. I'm pretty sure that game is tonight. Let's see, because Duke won North Carolina won last week. Is that today? Or is that tomorrow? Is that game about to start right now? No. Let's see here. When's the next one? I know they played on the 7th. Are they only gonna play one time this year? Well, I guess I'm gonna take that one off. So the other game we have is LSU South Carolina. It's in LSU. Ooh, this is gonna be crazy. Mardi Gras, LSU, South Carolina. I'm gonna go South Carolina. Why? I think they're more of a complete team. So, LSU is going to be playing on a lot of emotion. And I think South Carolina is a little bit more of a complete team. I'm going to go 87-83. And I'm going to say Malaysia Fuwali going to get kicked out the game because they're going to bait her into a fight. She's going to get kicked out the game. Yep. That's probably what's going to happen. I see it happen. All righty. Look like we're about to get on out of here. We'll be back next week, February 21st, 2026. Let's see here. Let's see here. We already know we got 2 people that are joining us. Let's look at the other ones real quick. Look around the other different socials to see if anybody put their name in so we can get some winners here. Let's see here. Instagram. Angie Clay, Shalonda Burgess. Hey, how you doing, Shalonda? Mike Malunde, the world's greatest artist. He joined us on the Instagram side. Let's see what's happening on the other one, on the other Instagram. Nobody joined us on that side, so we gonna put these names in the randomizer. Mr. Malunde is still eligible. Let's see who's on. Anybody on Twitch that put anything in the chat? No, nobody on Twitch. Let's see anybody on X side put anything in the chat. Nobody on that chat. Let's see here. YouTube. Let me see. YouTube comes straight to the front. Facebook was where Steve and LinkedIn from LinkedIn side. So we got Steve. I promise you, we'll put that on the randomizer. We got Steve. We got Greg. We got Shalonda. We got Angie Clay and Mike Malunde. Check him out on TikTok too. Let me put the TikTok back up there. Check him out on TikTok. He's a great artist, Mr. Mike Malunde. He's a great new artist, doing great songs on the TikTok side. Let me check one more time. Nothing on the X, nothing on the Twitch side. We definitely got the people on the Instagram and people that have been talked to us. I'm gonna put you guys on the randomizer. 2 people gonna win a book, and 2 people and 1 person is gonna get a nice little cash out, so you can do something nice for your boot thing or for yourself. Your boot thing might just be you. Take care of yourself. Go get yourself some Dunkin' Donuts, or go get you some Starbucks or something. Self-care is care as well as for yourself as well. Take care of yourself. All right, everybody, we're gonna get on out of here. We will be back. We will have Felix with us next week. And I was hoping I could get somebody at least come in and say hello, but I'm gonna change this music, our going away music, find this epic music. So it'll be a quick pause. Here it's coming right back. Click on this QR code. Come on over, join our TikTok, so we can get these numbers up, so we can be on all our socials directly or restream in one spot. It works. I'm looking at all these great people right here now on TikTok. Dan Shell, how you doing? Thank you for joining us on the TikTok side. Thank you. And if you want to get some good crafts, some good candles and stuff, it's not too late to get stuff for Valentine's Day. Look her up. Zaydee's Candles and Crafts on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all that good stuff. Get them going in there and she will drop ship it right to you. She take good care of you. Great product from a great person. Let's see here. Let me find some other people here on this TikTok side. Let's see here. Johanna Conde. Let's see here. Kristen Session. Hey! Kristen Session Brown. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us today on this great sports talk information. Let's see here. Beasley. Who else we got? Danielle with the heart. Thank you for joining us, Danielle. We do appreciate you. Caesar's mom. Sheila Rodriguez. All y'all just join our page so we can get everything on one area. Get everything on there. All right. Normally I would say to Felix, what's your closing word for the day? I'm going to give our closing word for the day is this. Even though it's Valentine's Day and a day for quote unquote love that person every day like you want to be like you want to be loved. Like they want to be loved every day. You may not be able to go out and buy all the candies and the flowers and the roses, but take care of yourself and take care of your people that you love every day. Let them know that you love them. Let them know how much you care about, how much they mean to your life. Let people know what's going on. It's Valentine's Day. Old school players will tell you, I don't buy no Valentine's, but I take care of my lady every day. Well, that's your thought process. Learn from that. Take care of them every day, but still give them something nice every now and then. Have a great day, everybody. We right at 11 o'clock. Be safe, and we shall see you all next week.